What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be putting the LS3 into the car. We have to mock up the engine and the TKO 600 5-speed trans that I showed you guys in the other video. We're going to be putting everything in and getting it mocked up, trying to get it fitted so I can start final assembly on the car. Mechanical final assembly, the engine, the trans, drive shaft, rear end. That's what I'm going to be focusing on in the next few videos, is trying to get the whole drive line put into place. So let's get into it. Alright you guys, well, you saw the engine get lowered in, but we definitely have some clearance issues with the parts that I have, including the oil pan. It's a GM muscle car swap oil pan. It says in the description that it fits most muscle car, rear wheel drive muscle cars, you know, but it's definitely not fitting the F body, the X body, the Nova subframe. There's definitely not enough clearance between the pan and the subframe. It is actually contacting it. It's hard to see with the light under there, but it is literally sitting on the subframe, and the motor mounts can't drop down and the bolt won't go through the hole. So we definitely are going to have to get a more low profile oil pan for this subframe. I thought that might be an issue before, but it's definitely clear now that I need to make some room under here. And also, look at how close it is to the firewall. I mean, you couldn't even barely fit a hair between there. That definitely can't be right either. So what I'm looking to want to do then is move the engine, you know, a ½ inch forward, and then also get a more low profile oil pan. So that looks like I'm gonna need new mounting plates that'll move the engine a ½ inch forward to 3/4 of an inch, somewhere right in there. And then also a more low profile oil pan. This one definitely is too bulky in the front to fit the Nova subframe. This is a 70 Nova. I mean, all the first generation Camaros and the 68 through 72 and a few years after that, the subframes are all the same. So seems like I wouldn't be a hard thing to find parts to do this swap since it's such a popular swap. So I'm gonna have to go back and do some homework and figure out which oil pan I'm gonna need and a different set of mounting plates. These ones are not gonna work. It's just too tight. And there's no way I'm cutting and beating in or messing with my subframe whatsoever, the cross member. You know, some guys will beat that in or cut it and notch it out. I'm just not going to do that because there's plenty of aftermarket support for these cars. Shouldn't have to alter the frame whatsoever. It should just bolt right in. But anyways, you guys saw the LS engine drop in. It's finally back in the car. It'll come in and out probably quite a bit though, because this is all just mock-up. But at least it's in for today, and I can do some homework on what I'm going to need for the next step for positioning it in the right place. And I haven't even got to the transmission yet, so I got to get the engine where it's supposed to be first before I can even think about putting the transmission up in there or cutting the hole in the transmission tunnel, which I'm going to have to do soon. So hope you guys liked this video. I'm going to go back in and do some homework on what I need to do, what parts I need to locate to get this thing sitting square. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to follow along on this build and all my other builds. Appreciate it. See you guys. Peace.